let's talk about non-dimensional cuts. So that means giving the illusion of a cut or a scar without building up the skin. In another video, we're going to talk about dimensional cuts where we use either the latex or the putty to help build it up. For a non-dimensional cut, there's a couple ways to do it. You can use the lip pencil. You can also use your paint. But what you want to do is give it a little bit of depth with contouring. So if you were doing a simple cut with a pencil, right, and you're just drawing it on, if you just leave it there, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but a little bit of depth goes a really long way. So if we take some highlight and we highlight that edge and blend the highlight out, we're keeping a sharp edge where the highlight meets the cut. So we are only blending in the one direction. We don't want to blur the edge where they meet. And so that little bit of highlight gives it a little more depth. You can also add some shadow in the cut. The burgundy is quite nice for this. So I'm drawing in a thin, sharp line to really set that cut down and into the skin. So you can do it, you know, with the pencil first, you can do it with paint first, you can do it all in paint. And if you just want it to kind of live there, that's fine. Powder it, go on with your life. But you might want to add a little bit of shimmer. The Ben Nye blood is edible blood. This also means that it is not washable blood. You do not want to get this on your clothes. Also, a little bit of blood goes a really long way. So when you're using blood, you don't want to hide all of your work with just an excessive amount of blood. So you can liven up a cut by getting a little bit of blood on the Q-tip, and you can just kind of dot it along there so it's shiny, but you don't want to slather it on because then it's just going to be messy blood, and messy blood isn't a very convincing illusion. You can also make cuts directly with blood. I like to make scrapes with the stipple and the blood, and so I'm going to put the blood on a corner of my stipple brush, and then I'm going to take it and just drag the brush, the stipple sponge, and so you see it's like a little road scrape. You can also see what happens if you stipple with the blood. So there's a couple different flat options for creating cuts.